one of the challenges was probably like pressure, just feeling the pressure for wanting your kids to succeed and wanting them to learn, even if there were gaps that may have been blocking them from learning, or if there may not have been enough support to bridge the gap to help you make sure they were learning everything they needed to learn. So my name is Loreal Ivory. I go by Miss Ivory. I was born and raised in New Orleans. I went to Hines, I went to Cabrini, I graduated from Xavier University. Overall, I've been teaching for 4 years. So I would say for this year specifically, one of the most challenging things would probably have been the communication, just because when everyone is in their own homes, when everyone is in their own space, and you're responsible for still teaching 20 plus students, the communication with the principals, with other teachers, with parents, with faculty and staff, the communication can be a little challenging just because some people are still working, some people are trying to find childcare. So just making sure that parents know what their students need, making sure your parents feel connected to you and get to know you on a personal level, that can be challenging if the communication isn't there from the beginning. I would say what most teachers do, like all great teachers do this already, they know to start the communication off from the very beginning. So as soon as you find out, oh, what kids are on your roster, what students are on your roster, you can start contacting parents then, introducing yourself, saying, hi, I'm Miss Ivory. I've been teaching for 4 years. I'm excited to have so-and-so in my class. We're gonna be learning X, Y, Z. And just bring that person to first put that first foot out and introduce yourself, get your foot in the door. That way they know your name, they know your purpose, and they feel comfortable enough to reach out if any other situations arise. So teaching virtually, I had to do things differently than the way I was used to doing them. I'm the type of teacher who loves to bring the energy. I love call and response. I love to move our bodies. I love to get up, run around, move around the room, draw things out, and I love for them to show what they know through different activities that aren't just like circle this or write this. So I feel like not being able to have students circle things and write things and call and respond to me in the way that is in a room with other students and filled with community, that was really different. The amazing thing about working with First Line schools is that all the schools have gardens, and another sad part is that the students weren't able to explore and have garden as one of their activities and specials during the school year. So since I was at home, since I have a garden in my home, sometimes when we had extra time, the kids would watch me go out to the garden. They'd explore. I'd ask them, what do you see growing? What do you think this is? And they tell me about all the different vegetables that we had. And then I take it back to the kitchen. We go back in our virtual classroom and we continue the discussion or continue learning what we had to learn next. So I am looking for the video that I made for my students. When we first went virtual, I wanted everyone in my class to log in. The school already made sure that everyone had laptops. The school made sure that everyone had Wi-Fi, so logging in wouldn't be the issue and we walked them through how to log in. So I didn't want any logins to be the issue. So I made a song with the tap, tap, tap in Saweetie beat. And instead of the tap, tap, tap in, I made it log, log, log in. And it told them the time to log in, where to log in, how to log in, everything they needed to do to be successful, to get an A, and they love it. This is the song to help get students logged in, to get them invested. This is how they knew that they were gonna have a great year. This is why we did have a great year, and they learned so much this year, and they're gonna continue learning and growing.
RJ, pencils fully sharpened. I'm gonna show you how to make an A for virtual learning. Face in the camera, mic on muted. You better be on Google Meet at 8 in the morning. Private, logging in the hotspots provided. When you go out, wear a mask so you're not coughing. Not a dream killer, independent thinker. Never been a lane, so all the other schools won't be us. Be like us on FaceTime. Teachers won't think it's a shot. End up working first line. Rich with that knowledge, we do with synchronous. And we asynchronous. Yeah, that's live or not. That's the LHA, they want to see what we bout. We working with our parents, we the best in the South. All these lame parents want their kids out of the house. We won't ever do that, but I bet we help them out. little glitches working through them and we logging in. Log in.
Log in. So even if they forgot their password, BOOK 1234 log in. They never forgot it and they always knew their password.